What's going on, you guys? It's Gabby here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and gabbing with me today. So, a lot of interesting things have been going on, and recently 4 different guys have asked me out on dates. So I want to tell you guys my thoughts. There's a few things I want to share with you first. First of all, I don't know any great Christian single men and women that have no options, me included. If I wanted to get married just to get married, I could be married. But the thing is, I'm not looking for just anyone. I'm looking for the right one that God has for me. So don't get it twisted. Me, you, and many other single Christians have options. We just don't want an option. We want the right choice. I also want to mention that there's a difference between playing hard to get and being hard to get. Playing hard to get is childish. I'm going to make him or her jump through hoops. I'm going to take 20 hours to text back. I'm going to just act like I'm not interested, even though this is the best thing that ever happened to me. But being hard to get is valuing yourself and valuing the things that God has placed inside of you and understanding that you're special and it's going to take someone special for you to be with them. Being hard to get is knowing that just because somebody wants me doesn't mean that they can have me. After these 4 guys asked me out, there's 2 important things that I learned. The first is when men are asking women on a date, they should be asking with clarity. Listen, if you're gonna ask her, ask her. If you just really want to get to know her and you're not really sure, like, I don't know if I want to date just yet, I just want to get to know her more, say that. That's okay. Hey, I would love to get to know you. Can we grab coffee sometime? Or if you already know, hey, I'm really, really interested in this girl. I want to take her out on a date. It's okay to say that. It doesn't have to be all of this pressure. You don't have to say, I want to take you on a date and I want to passionately pursue you as crap. Like, you don't have to go that deep. But you do want to ask with clarity. And if you're not sure what you want, talk to God. Talk to the people closest around you to help you decide, is this somebody I even want to ask on a date? Do I want it to be a date? Do I just want to hang out? Do I want it to be low key? What do you want? Dating, especially in the Christian world, should not be impulsive. They should be thought out and intentional. I'm not saying you can't be spontaneous, but there should still be some level of thought when asking someone on a date. Philippians 2:3 says, do nothing out of selfish ambitions or vain reasons, but instead, in humility, value others. Also keep in mind that everything doesn't have to be one-on-one. Sometimes if you're in the state where you're like, hey, I'm not sure if I want a full blast date or if I just want to get to know her, I'm attracted to her, but I don't really know, what I want just yet. That's a great moment where you can say, hey, me and a few friends are going bowling, or we're going laser tagging, or whatever. Invite that person with you, and you can learn so much about them by how they interact with other people, how they handle a rude waiter or a long wait in line. Moments like that can help us decide, am I interested? Am I not interested? What am I feeling? All while there's not the pressure of, is this a date? What are we? Just a little bit less pressure in the group setting. They may be thinking we're all hanging out while you're totally checking them out and getting a better idea of who they are in a less pressured environment. Also, women, you can do that too. I say that because I did the same thing. One of the guys asked me out. I wasn't really sure how I was feeling. I talked to God. I asked myself some questions. Was still like, I'm not sure. Hey, come hang out with us. Let's get to know each other in a little less pressure environment. And it worked out really well. Now, asking a woman out with clarity is super important. These are a few ways that some men ask women on dates that they should avoid. Things like, hey, I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the game. You can come if you want. So do you want me to? Do you not want me to? What are you asking? Who's going to be there? If you want her to come, just simply say, I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings on Saturday to watch the game. I want you to come. Will you come? I know that can be kind of scary because you're just outright asking, but women love boldness. Like I said, if you're gonna ask her on a date, ask her. Fellas, you should also avoid, yeah, let me know when you're free. One of the guys did that to me and it totally rubbed me the wrong way. If you wanna go on a date with me, if you wanna take me out, go ahead and start throwing out some dates and see if it works with my schedule. Don't leave it up to me to schedule a date that you're asking me on. Throwing out dates also shows initiative and shows intention and that you're actually kind of serious about it. Along with men asking with clarity, it's also equally as important for women to decline with clarity. When you know you want to decline a date, that's the perfect moment to ask God for the graceful words to use to decline this date. Now, there's nothing mean or rude about declining a date, but what is rude and mean is knowing that you don't want to go on a date, but not declining and leading the person to believe that you do want to go on the date just because you're trying to avoid the awkwardness of you having to say no. You're not required to give them a list of reasons why no. You can simply say you don't want to. Now, fellas, I know that's tough to hear. One guy that asked me out continuously asked me why not. He was asking me so many details about why I said no. Part of respecting women is when they say no, it's just no. Now, ladies, when you are declining, these are some things to avoid. Oh yeah, I'll let you know, for sure, I'll let you know. You know the answer is already no. It's okay to say no in that moment. I know sometimes people feel like I'm gonna put it off a little bit because I don't want him to feel like I just immediately said no. But again, that can be really misleading. If you say, I'll let you know, he could be thinking, cool, like she's down. She's just gonna let me know what her schedule looks like. But in reality, you already know. Now, if you need some time to find the words or how to say no, that's a different thing. But sometimes it's okay to say no when you know that it's a no. The same way that we want clarity when guys ask us out, we should be giving that same level of clarity when we want to decline. Also, don't beat around the bush and add so much fluff. You're such a nice guy. I love everything about you. You're so handsome. You're a man of God. I just don't think I want to go on a date with you. Sometimes too much fluff and flowers and rainbows makes it even more hurtful. It's okay to just say, hey, I just think we're better off as friends. I want to kind of keep our friendship the way it is. That's okay. It's not mean to say no, but it is mean to lead him on. So many of us are believing God for marriage. Because of that, we really have to use wisdom when we're dating. Ask with clarity for the fellas and decline with clarity for the women. Now, I know some of you guys are wondering, okay, how did the dates go? What happened? Did you say yes? Did you say no? I said yes to 2. I said no to 2. One never followed up with a date. And the other, I wanted to say yes, but still needed some clarity, so I invited him to hang out with a few friends. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a few of the Faith Sees Before Eyes Can shirts available at gabbingwithgabbi.com. Go ahead and check it out and make sure to order one. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video so I know that whoever is watching it enjoyed it. Again, thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video.